Life is humbling, and isn't it cool that we get to learn from life and then we get to make changes, we get to learn from our mistakes. And one thing that I've definitely made a lot of mistakes but a lot of progress with is how I interact with people on a daily basis. I'm building a guidebook right now to help people with this because I feel like we all could do so much better at it. And the world, I believe, would be so much better for it because the reality is that we don't know what somebody's going through right now, and we don't even know what they're going to be going through in the future. And it's important that we do what we can to listen. And I have this acronym for the word GUM. It's giving, understanding, and creating a moment. And that's what I really try to do when I go out and talk to people. I know it's not comfortable. I know some people are like, why are you going out and talking to people? Well, it's because I care and I don't force myself on anybody. If somebody doesn't want to talk to me, then you don't have to talk to me. That's completely fine. There's been times I have been like, I don't want to talk to anybody right now. Please don't talk to me. And people have respected that. And then there's other times where people haven't respected that, and that's completely fine. What I want to do is I want to give, and I want to put myself out there for people just in case something that I said could like inspire or make a difference in somebody's day. And I really don't know what's going to hit. You know, I have all these stories and I believe that God is aware of what people need to hear, and I might have a story come to mind and I could share that. I remember sharing the story of Florence Chidwick swimming and her story of quitting when she lost track of where she was going, right? And then the next time she embarked on that big swim, she visualized what the coastline looked like. And I shared that with this Wendy's worker, and I felt like excited about it. I don't know what the Wendy's worker thought. Like, that's completely fine with me. I just really tried to share it from a place of love and not from entitlement, not like any of this. Like, it's like here, like this is where we're at. We're on this same level, and it's really cool to do that. And I think running my podcast Yield today has been a big blessing too, and like helping me to get better at this. But it's still something I'm learning, and I'm thankful for building the guidebook right now because it's helping me to dig inside myself and bring this out into the world. And if it can help a couple people with being more confident in their conversations, if it can help people to assume less, because we really don't know like what is going on in people's lives. Even when they tell us, they probably aren't sharing the whole story. And you know, trust is very difficult these days. Some people, it's like really hard to trust other people because people have been burned, you know, in different ways. Like they'd like, oh yeah, I'll be there for you or whatever, and then the bridge gets burned down from whatever. There's a lot of craziness in the world, and I love shedding a tiny bit of light through something that I say, and it doesn't have to be anything crazy, or just from listening to other people, they're able to see, oh yes, I do have this light inside me, or there's something I can do here, or there's power just in like voicing what you're thinking, what you're feeling with the world. And yeah, I don't know, that's just what I love, helping people like get their voice out there. Like that's such a beautiful thing. Like last week on my birthday, I got to talk to this lady at the lake, and she was telling me like how she was really just feeling conflicted in her relationship with God, and I was able to tell her like I believe that God cares about you and loves you regardless of what you've done and where you're at. And your mom's saying that you like you being in a not great situation and God punishing you in that way, like I don't think that's true. I think he really just loves you infinitely with where you are right now, and he wants you to keep going, you know? I think of like the prodigal son, when the prodigal son was like going back to his dad, and the dad was like waiting there for him, you know. The dad wasn't like, hey, go back to what you were doing. He's like, no, your identity is still here. It's all secure. I'm here for you. And I don't know, I really believe that that is there. And it's not necessarily like you don't have to have any religion attached to the gut method, but it helps if you do have some kind of hope in you that you can share with others, some kind of resilient hope. And I definitely do have that, and I think people can sense that when I talk with them. And that's really cool, and that comes from Christ. But it also comes from a lot of experiences, a lot of stories that have really hit deeply for me before, and I just love being able to share that with other people. I'm excited to see what that ends up leading to, what the guidebook and other things end up leading to for people, and I hope that it helps. So I don't know, that just gives a little bit of a glimpse at what I'm doing with that. and I still don't know what the future holds, but I'm excited and I know things are coming together. So with that said, we're doing videos every Friday right now just to share little stuff like this, and I hope that it might be beneficial for you in some way, and as the guidebook comes along, I'll let you know. But subscribe for more Friday uploads, and check out other links in the description if you'd like, and I hope this might have brought some benefit to you, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.